Good morning, comrades, and welcome to Nürburgring Boulevard. The aircon is fully on because it's 32 degrees and the temperature will be only rising because we have one of those heat waves. And today I decided to go back to basics. It's going to be a vlog where I'm going to take you with me along the... Oh, hi Oscar. Congratulations with N24 win, by the way, in your class. Yeah, I'm gonna take you along the way just during my daily routine, show you go do groceries, gonna go to doctor. Is there something wrong with me? Yes, in my head, usually, because, well, otherwise I would come up with things as boosted Boris and a lot of other things. Where is he? Well, probably, let's not talk about that. But no, I need to do a medical check again for my racing license because I'm upgrading for German National A to International D. And thereby for International D you need to have every year license your medical check, and for National A every 2 years. So since I had one last year already, I didn't need to do it for the National A, but now since I gonna upgrade the license to drive VLAN, I need to do again the medical check. I hope it makes sense. But first we're gonna go to Atomic because they have something special. So let's drive inside there, and yeah, I really need to clean my window because this car has been used on Autobahn and it's a real bug killer, especially in these weather conditions. So let's go. And I hope you enjoy today's content because I think you've been missing something, just like following me along the way and not having reviews and not having all the other stuff, but just like going with me places and talking about some things. Oh, this looks very empty after N24. Still some cleaning happening here. By the way, let's check out the camping sites later to see how they compare with Rock am Ring trash. There is something red in there. And it is none other than SCG's Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus, the car that has got a class win in SPX class. So they were actually, well, the only car in class. So, I mean, but what is an achievement, however, being 9th overall. So it is good, very, very good, especially if you're taking into consideration that previous years the team was pretty unlucky. They had technical issues or crashes, also because of other cars crashed into them. So very, very big thumbs up. I'm very happy for them. So what is it doing here currently? It's getting some fixes because, of course, 24-hour race, it's a massive endurance race. It puts a lot of stress on the car. So actually our friend Sergey is putting some wrap on it, fixing the car. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Good. That's happy to hear that. Well, we'll let him work because that's a very important fuel tank with protective foil around it. And then inside, the second seat has been installed, and actually another seat as well. And you can see those are no race seats, those are homologated street seats, because the car actually has registration and it will be registered, and the car, according to rumors, will drive to the Formula One in Hockenheim and will function as a pace car. Again, those are just rumors that were just like puzzled together from social media of SCG and from James Glickenhaus. So we will see. No one officially confirmed, but yeah. So a quick overview of the car. We can see some interesting features here. You can just pause it for yourself. I'm not gonna go into detail and explaining it to you. Very sophisticated steering wheel with a lot of functions for traction control and all the other necessities. The screens, which function as rear view mirrors. Also additional buttons here. What I like here, actually, emergency release for the doors. So in case of an accident, you can just like from the inside push it and then the door will pop out. And then here, remove the doors, and here, and lift here and on the back wheels. So in case the car will suffer a technical issue or a crash, and then like a Lance truck, or in the case of N24, the Bongard truck will come here and it'll be like, oh, let's lift like on the front wheels and both limbs and destroy completely the wishbones. No, here is a nice manual, so you should lift here the car and on the back wheels. That's where it's very capable. Back 5 years ago already, I made a video with As Boosted Boris, speaking of which again, together with Paolo Garella, the co-developer of the car, and we did some, well, silly interview, but there were some technical explanations of that. So if I don't forget it, I will include it up here in the video description where you can look it up. Yeah, Boosted Boris is gone, but SCG is still going strong, and of course now they're talking about participation in the hypercar class of Le Mans. This is going to be very excited. I'm not a big Le Mans fan. I've been there 3 years ago, but in comparison to N24, it was too much of a posh body. It was a bit too far away, similar to Formula One, and I didn't really like it. And at this point, Le Mans, to be honest, does not have much to offer, with Porsche and Audi pulled out of LMP1 class, Toyota being the only ones there. It's a bit of a meh, but with the introduction of hypercar, Aston Martin having confirmed that they are entering, with Koenigsegg thinking of entering as well, with SCG entering, with Project One probably. McLaren, since McLaren and Aston Martin are kind of like fighting along, because Aston Martin has now the ex-developing driver of McLaren, Chris Goodwin, who is won in the SPAT class in the GT4 Aston Martin. Yeah, I think McLaren is going to go with Senna GTR. I would assume so. Otherwise, it would be like a very big pity. And who knows, maybe SF90 from Ferrari. So 2021, because regulations will come into force next year, 2021 should be a very exciting race, and I would do all my best to attend it and to cover it for you guys. And if you are watching as a, like, I don't know, representative of a car manufacturer who would like to invite me over, that would be nice. That would be very nice. But until then, I mean, a lot of things gonna change. Anyhow, let's go. Oh, look at that! Aren't those my videos? Oh, look, it's Tim. Why is it Tim? Oh, it's me. Oh, it's Atomic. Someone cut up probably an what's it called? The yeah, trailer teaser with using all of my videos. I should talk about copyrights, dear Atomic. Well, probably not, because all I'm gonna destroy my phone. There's not gonna be any videos left. And thank you for inviting me over. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this coverage. Let's proceed to do some random stuff, like I told you before. Check out the wood. That's actually very smart, because if this gets destroyed, wood is easier to replace than carbon fiber. However, it's a bit weird having wood and carbon fiber and Kevlar fiber so close next to each other, but I'm pretty sure there is a special explanation for it. Just Nürburgring things, cop cars driving on public roads. Although with what's it called, escort of Manthey-Racing trucks. Just been to Racewear because I'm waiting for new Adidas shoes, and they told that they were supposed to arrive by N24, but it's been already N24, and Racewear 24 does not have them. So hopefully they will arrive before next VLN race, or even RCN, because next week first is RCN, then it's VLN. Excited. And would you look at that, Audi Sport and Cupra together. This was unoccupied, I believe, but now we have something here. So maybe I could have my own new lounge spot, so to say. Interesting, didn't know that. By the way, did you see the new Audi gantry? It looks pretty cool, and actually at night I think it illuminates as well. Well, during the 24-hour race at least. And on the side, own every second. I like the new look. It's well, it's modern, because the old one has been there for like over 5 years for sure, at least. Now I want to show you something important, and something that surprised me, to be honest, as well. We are now in Brünchen, the most famous, not favorite, camping spot of all of the Nürburgring. And after N24, it is actually pretty much clean. There is like a barrel here, a barrel there that will be picked up later. But if you compare it with Rock am Ring, when people left their whole let's not get this video demonetized, effing tents and all of the trash, it is something to applaud. So again, the thing is why I was skeptical is because with N24 you still have lots and lots of people coming here who have nothing to do with the track, nothing to do with motorsports, that are not caring, but the most of them are, and you can see the result, you can see the difference. A very interesting, funny story, last year when we were like the evening before the race, always everyone gets out on the track and starts walking around and drinking and talking. and everyone just like having a good time and sharing booze and food with each other. And there were a group of people who like, hey, you want a beer? I'm like, no, like I'm not drinking. You want whiskey? Yeah, sure, I'll drink whiskey. I was not driving, so mandatory disclaimer. And we kind of got along, or like after spending like 15 minutes together, we told them, like I told them, and the friends that were with me, like, hey guys, you want to go to the paddock? We're gonna check out some cars together. Like, we don't care about Formula 1, man. We're just here for party. Formula 1? I also don't care about Formula 1. I'm also here to party, but like party N24 style. So again, this shows that the majority of people come here just for fun, but they are not, well, people for Rock am Ring also come for fun, but the mess they leave behind, it's just crazy. And this should be normal. This should be normal. It's good. Let's check out some other camping sites, see if it's like not stereotyped. So here, that's the site opposite of Brunchen. There is still a caravan, but no trash. You can see a toilet standing there still, and some wood. They probably got well, disposed of it. That was probably the firewood for all the camping, and again some bins that were used to create fires, but nothing bad, nothing crazy. This was all covered in tents. Camping Charoudin seems to be empty. Let's have a closer look. Also, this site close to the track during Karfreitag, it was a massive mess. It was so full of shit that made me make a rant video. So entering the Charoudin camping, all the, well, again, some of the trash is here, but it's all localized. It's not completely all over the place. So again, the firewood, and then some minor trash is there, but everything is clean. It's awesome. It's great. It makes me proud. It makes me happy and proud to see that, well, some people commented on Nürburgring pictures even, because Nürburgring even went on the social media and posted how clean everything is. And a lot of people commented like, oh, Misha must be proud and Misha's rants have helped. I don't think rants have helped. I hope, well, maybe if they help, then I'm happy about it. But I hope that people who come here for motorsport respect the track and not the trash pigs that come here for, again, sorry, Rock am Ring, but you, unless you're gonna do something, you're gonna be the example that I'll be using as a comparison to other events that can leave clean spots. Let's check out Weerseifen that I filmed, well, when I filmed the night of the race, and it was pretty trashy back then here, but I must say it's significantly less than it was on the night of the race. Yeah, unfortunately here still have some trash. It's, by the way, trackdays.de happening on track right now. Yeah, sorry to see a tent there as well. Right, but overall, still, if we have to compare it with Rock am Ring, where the whole field was covered in crap, this is, I don't know what to say, guys. It's disgusting, that's what it is. I guess this isn't too bad. It's nothing too bad. Everything is again localized next to the trash bins that are overfull, unfortunately, and also trash bags are next to the track. So people tried, and I'm sure they've taken most of the trash with them. So yeah, in comparison, it's actually not bad at all, not bad at all. And now let's go to Rewe, which is down there, I believe, and get some groceries. Now, before we'll proceed with my groceries and doctor appointment, there is one thing I want to tell you that I did not want to make a headline out of it or include it in a clickbaity video, but something for like hardcore audience who would even watch the groceries. So only this message only like is important to you. Almost half a year ago, Diana and I broke up. There's that. But ever since, you probably have seen that much has changed. Except for the fact that a while ago, like a month ago, she bought a house, and meanwhile we're not living together, but our interactions are kind of okay. Why am I? Oh my god, it's a sub 7-Up. That's interesting. Why is it here? Anyhow, what I wanted to say is that you should know that it happened, so it would avoid like awkward comments in the comment section, like you can think of multiple, like, oh, you should, like, why is that not cheering for you at RCN, why is this, why is that, or even something related. So you're aware of it, but it is to you just to avoid awkward situations for us too. So just, that's it, forget about it, leave it out, just like to avoid awkwardness. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the cars, but yeah, I'm a car guy after all. So yeah, only message for like a hardcore audience, and yeah, what I wanted to say last year, I made a thing out of it by making it like a whole video about it, and yeah, didn't go well. So that's why this time we decided to like be quiet about it, and now half a year later, I just like want to tell you it's there, it's done. So that's it. And now back to daily life. And speaking of back of daily life, tomorrow old vlogs will be published that I shot before 24-hour race, because I shot them, but yeah, it would be, if I would wait with N24 so long, it would be not interesting anymore. So today is the last 24-hour related vlog, which has to do with like all the camping sites, etc. Yeah, let's go. Can definitely tell the heat wave is here. No still water anymore. Almost none. And a very fast forward into tonight's food shot. You cannot tune a car because there is BOP, but you can tune a pasta that I made myself. Yeah, that's the best I can do. So yeah, one thing of the news that I told you, that's the result of it. You will have to miss the beautiful food shots. Yeah, so I do still have a couple of things to say about the 24-hour race, because this is like the end of 24-hour vlog, so to say. So let's have some pictures of the cars that Bruno took, so you won't have to watch my tuna pasta for too long. I'm sorry, Fat Spence. There's a couple of things I want to say regarding the live transmission, live broadcast on YouTube. It was actually freaking awesome, because the first time I was following the N24 was about 5 years ago in 2015. I believe the average numbers were between 1,500 and 3,000 people watching. Now the numbers on English spoken broadcasts were between between 20 and 30,000, and between 30 and 50,000 on German version, and over 1 million in total views, which is very cool. I'm very happy that racing series, the N24, for me again the best race in the world, and is enjoying so much coverage and so much interest by many people, especially you. Every time I went and looked on the live chat and I said something, there were a lot of people who watch my vlogs, people that I know that are commenting on my videos, saying like, oh, it's good to see you, and like in general, just that they were watching. And the videos that are released on the day itself, people said, well, I'm sorry, I'm watching N24 right now, but okay, I will watch your video as well. So that's very cool. That's very cool. Another one thing that I did not like, however, is that the whole race was about the top players, and occasionally the Manta, because it's the iconic car of the N24. If this video reaches out to like the people responsible for live stream, make sure to include the smaller classes as well. There are like, this time there were roughly 160 cars driving, and only like 20 of them are actually the top SP9 class. So it would be cool to see also the small guys, because they're also interesting battles, and the emotions and the stuff that they live through are actually like as much worth as the top players. Of course, there's different budgets, but it is as special for them, and for like the fans. There is a reason why everyone is cheering for the Manta, because it's such a special car. It is the spirit of N24. It is the spirit of racing, that someone with, well, let's say low budget, I'm talking in comparison to the top dogs, the SP9 class, is chasing their dreams. And I think that's what everyone deserves, the coverage. Now, another thing that I do need to comment on, although I don't really want to, because of my position, like I told you in yesterday's video, I do work with /4 Audi, but I am a big Kevin Estre fan, and having said that, I do think that the penalty, the 5.5 minute penalty for overtaking under yellows, was a bit harsh. Should have been there maybe like more of a private penalty directed at the driver. Maybe yes. Should there be a penalty at all? Yes, of course. Me, who is driving TF and Nürburgring for so many days, hours, laps, you know it. I always respect yellow flags, and I know also when I was a couple of times at emergencies, when I was the first person at a crash, you do want to have other traffic drive as slow as possible because it is dangerous for a person. A couple of years ago, Marshall was killed. So it is important to drive slow, but on the other hand, again, there should have been a penalty, but was the 5.5 minute penalty justified? I don't know. I'm kind of torn in between. I find it sad that, yeah, the team has lost because of the penalty, but yeah, on the other hand, there are also questions like, what about other teams who have behaved not that nice, so to say? The best example was, for example, Gabriele Piana versus René Rast, and right now there's like a big shitstorm on social media following because René posted the videos on his social channels. I mean, I'm not gonna judge Gabs because he judged me, and well, I have like a very nice pasta in front of me that I'd rather spend my time on than talking about Gabriele. There are also a lot of other, like, again, moves were there that are questionable. Why didn't they get penalized? But I think it's cool that in the end of the day, everyone can shake each other's hands, and that it does get us emotional, that we are not indifferent about it. And again, that makes N24 the best series in the world. And so yeah, thank you everyone who attended, who joined, who like watched the live broadcast, and see you guys next year. And I hope I will be competing myself. And I'm sorry that this final part of the video was so long, but yeah, I really had to say something about it because a lot of people were asking my opinion on a couple of things. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you guys in tomorrow's vlog, which will take place a lot before, in the past, like I told you earlier, before N24-hour race, because I still have some content that I still need to release. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye.